Steve Shoop.
I'm sorry, Steve Shoop.
Been here before. You know, the appointment by Governor Peterson of Mr. Kitzhaber, is a perfect demonstration of how this system and process is geared against the public. He was appointed to represent Clackamas County, and at first hearing of this, most people thought that was some kind of practical joke, that the county was being punked. Even the state senate, not a single Republican voted to confirm him. Why do you think that is? It's because he does not represent Clackamas County. Just like this TriMet board entirely is at odds with Clackamas County. And everything going on, including these resolutions, has been a conniving process to force light rail upon the county where you know, you have to know, unless you've been living in a box, that the county voters and taxpayers do not want it. You've repeatedly engaged in scurrilous behavior, especially Mr. McFarland, in misleading the board on when they discovered the federal match was to be 50% versus 60%, and a whole host of things and maneuvers to march this thing forward. You know, there was 2 votes last year that the voters won by sweeping margins of 63% and 70% that obviously had considerations of Milwaukee Light Rail involved and the rest of the Portland agenda. There's another measure that's about to be seeking signatures that's going to require countywide voter approval of Milwaukee Light Rail. None of this matters. Why is that? Does this institution just enjoy being hated? There's polling out there that shows that Clackamas County Commissioners are hated over all this. The source of funding for this entire boondoggle is not funding at all. It's a connived piece of financing packages that pilfer every funding source in sight. There's no new generation of funding for this project, not in Clackamas County. They're going to raid their general fund. 41% would go to law enforcement, the Sheriff's Department. And again, we have a representation of Clackamas County by Mr. Prosser, who we all know, you all know, is marching in lockstep with its agenda to force this upon the county. There's another initiative that's going to be in Milwaukee. Now, there's also this threat of a lawsuit. I witnessed Mr. McFarland in a work session in Clackamas County Board of County Commissioners meeting, and he was asked, what if we don't have the money? What if we can't get the money? What if our public will not provide the money? What happens then? What does TriMet do then? To quote him, he said, well, we'd have to phase the property, roll it back, find new funding, or accommodate. Is that what's happening? You're about to ready to pass resolutions. Clearly, he wants you to believe that, well, we have to pass these now. Come on.
Great.
In all likelihood, this rail line will have to stop at the county line. And it is despicable for you, sir, and this board to march forward without any regard for the public, without any respect for even your own union membership, when you have fiscal situation that is crippling your own organization.
Thank you for your testimony. We're going to stick to the 3 minutes today. Thank you.